Okay, so I have the grade center shown here. So this is a bunch of these quote tests that we've given. The tests are all um, given where you actually are able to, I'll show you just really quickly what that looks like. Edit one of these tests. All right, so the Canvas is here. So I have a random block of 35 questions, 7 questions to display. And then what I do in that random block, let me just go here and actually show you options. So the options are shown here. You can take the quiz. It's multiple choice. There's 20 minutes. I've changed that now just because I want to give them more time after the sort of quiz ended. Take as many times they want. Only the last one will be graded. So 7 multiple choice questions. The link is available. Unlimited attempts is shown. Scoring attempts is highest grade. Okay, so I don't know if that changes things a little bit. So you display time, fine. All right, so that is the setup. There's no late date, one-time viewers, and then submitted score per question. So basically when they submit this question, I only show them that they what the answer was that they chose, and then if it was right or wrong, so they cannot just go through and select random answers and then keep doing it. So questions are randomized, and that's how that works. Okay, so then going into the actual back to the grade center itself. So if I go there and I go to tests, I'll go to the same lecture. All right, so if I go to, let me pull the screencast up a little bit so I can see everything that's here. When I go here and I go to view all attempts, or let's say go to item analysis. Item analysis, I think I have one already done for this. Basically, is going to show me, I think what it's showing me right now, because if you look at the number of attempts, there's only like 32, right? Which is too few considering how many times the students have taken this exam. And it gives me the difficulty as being very high. So I think what it's reporting right now, if I'm not mistaken, is just people who have taken the tests where only the graded examples are shown, if that makes sense. So basically, if 3 students take the test and they all get the same, and they take the test, let's say 4 times, it'll only show the last test example where they got their highest score. Okay, so basically all these say, there's only been 4 graded attempts, 100% difficulty with this specific question. All right, so that's what that looks like. And so everything looks like they've all got them right. Now, if I go back to the tests where I was before, so the grade center, sorry, so tests here. Okay, so now I want to look at this again. Now, instead, if I show view all attempts here, I come to this page, right? And it shows me this is great because I can see how many times a person took it, when they took it, meaning that I can sort of track that this girl Ashley has worked on it quite a few times, right? So she spent on August 14th, she spent almost 2 hours on her AP chemistry homework. So that's great for me to be able to tell her parents or be able to verify after a test. Okay, grade by questions, what I'm interested in. So here's our random block shown here. Now, if I click on it, I think it's what I do. It'll show me that now responses are 45, right? So this is showing me all the times it's been taken. So that's why I believe the first one, instead of showing me all the times it's taken, it's only showing me the ones that have been quote graded, and the only ones that have been graded are the ones that are the last attempt the student took. So if I go to this one, I have 45 times that this was answered. So that's great because that's something where I have a lot of data on that, and that's what I'm trying to do. Unfortunately, I have the names here, but I can look through and see, okay, so how many times did the person take it and how many times did the person get it right or wrong? Sorry, it's sort of stuck right now. Anyways, if you go through it, you can see that each time it's been taken, I have a certain number of times right and wrong through here. There we go. Use the pen, I guess. Okay, so as I go down here, I can see that. And so what I'd have to do if I wanted to figure out the statistics for this one question is I have to count all the times it was taken and then all the times it was right, and then make that report myself. So I'd have to go through and look at all the times it's been taken. So 45 times, I have to count the number of errors. So let's say we start at the bottom and go up. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So really, in this case, it's 16 out of 45. So it's actually 29 out of 45. So instead of being 100% like it showed in the last one, it's actually only going to be 29 over 45, which is, I guess, going to be approximately 6 over 9. So what would that be? 2/3. So it's less than 66%. So as a teacher, that's what I want to know. And so I don't know if there's an easy way to sort of have that be information given to me for every single question here, so I know exactly how many times they got it right or wrong, because that's the sort of crowdsourcing data I want to figure out. So I can then address the questions if they're answered correctly, and then be able to better serve them. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. I'd also like to be able to do something similar where I look at, let's say, just Samantha, right, and what she did, and then I want to look at all the questions and all of her attempts that she's gotten right or wrong, and seeing how many times that she, what type of problem she missed. And I know I can do that probably a little bit better if I actually label my problems as certain types of problems, and then I could probably sort this a little bit better. I think that, I can view all attempts, and I believe when I go to that, I can actually view it by attempts. I think I could probably do it by Ashley's attempts and see where the things are that she is wrong. So she's got 182 graded attempts. I'd love to be able to see all of them organized by question. That would be fantastic. So I see here all different questions and amount of times observed. So that's something I'm trying to get right. Okay, so if that could be provided, that'd be fantastic. Thank you.